Okay, I want to do a reading right now looking at the United States' involvement in the Middle East, and this is essentially another World War III reading because they just keep inching closer. So let's just see. Looking at U.S. involvement in the Middle East, and first let's just see what we get here to show us this, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right. So the root card is the magician, and the magician is sort of on stage. So the first thing that says is U.S. involvement in the Middle East is on many levels. The magician is manipulating, in this case, four elements, but it shows a lot of the finger in a lot of pies, let's say. So we have that. We also have the performance aspect of it. So the things that the United States is doing in the Middle East is sending a message. It's kind of meant to. It's like out there on the world stage. So the main card, and this is probably no great surprise, is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is essentially an economic windfall. It's like the energy of a shopping trip. So it shows money being gained and also influence being wielded, right? Like a rich person going shopping. Now, on either side of this, so first we have the loving, devoted mother energy, the Queen of Cups here. And with the current situation, I mean, the United States would probably be the Queen of Cups to Israel. And then we have this sort of shopping trip energy here. And as on the other side of this, I was going to say as it moves forward, but that's not exactly what this is showing, I don't think. So on the other side, we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is the old story of good versus evil, right? And they're passing this whole thing off as one of these things, like this group of people are just evil and this other group of people are good, right? So we have the loving mother energy in here, and we also have the old good versus evil story. Now, over time, I have learned to read this Six of Cups also as a propaganda card because it's pretty much what it is showing. Um, so we've got propaganda, spending of money, loving mother energy, and then the magician, which is showing having, manipulating many elements, we'll say. So I guess let's kind of see what is next for U.S. involvement. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles. This has been showing up in creepy ways in a lot of these readings. But in the Seven of Pentacles, so this is learning by doing, but the thing that I think is happening here is the drawing of blood. And you see the blood on the bottom, like the blood stain on the ground. Now, this showed up in a reading for Russia not too long before the attack on that Russian theater. And this looks like one of those kind of deals to me. So there is probably some sort of drawing of blood, some sort of attack, right? Now, I'm going to put another card here to see if this is going to be outward military or if this is going to be done using proxies. And the Strength card. I think the Strength card is probably saying that this is more outward military. I mean, it's a straight up display and show of strength. So this would not be like paying a bunch of fuckers like $5,000 to do some terrible stuff. This is like an actual military strike. Now, uh, the question, okay, first, let's find out where this happens, right? So the Justice card. And geez, I think the Justice card here is going to show someone who attacked the United States. So this could be any of the people that have been attacking the ships, you know. But the Justice card shows this is going to be in equilibrium. It will be a response to an attack. So something will happen to an American thing, and then here the Americans, it looks like, have quite a show of strength that they're about to unleash. Now, the question is this leading to World War III? And we're going to pull, boy. Now, this could mean one of two different things. Because this could either be the end of the conflict, which I highly doubt, or this could be showing the world getting involved. Theoretically, the world would show an ending to something. So if we look at this as the last card of tarot, boy, I'm going to have to pull one more on it because I can even see how, if this is just reading it like the world as far as the last piece of a puzzle, that it could also mean the beginning of World War III. So I'm going to have to pull another one on this. And still, I could still read this as a potential war card because this could be showing something that they've just been building up to for a long time, something that they've been growing and putting energy into for a long time. Hoy. Maybe World War III is the wrong way to say it. I'm unsure. So I'm going to collect these and shuffle again and basically ask the same question here. Are we moving to, is the U.S. involvement in the Middle East just about to bring us to World War III? And here we get the Knight of Wands. This is impulsive soldier energy. So again, we're showing an attack, right? The show of strength, like the United States apparently is going to have a significant military thing that they're about to do. And we get a Knight of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed it's the same sort of soldier energy, but the reverse Knight of Swords doesn't know who's a friend or an enemy, so they're going to attack anyone. So it also wouldn't surprise me if this big show of strength could actually hit the wrong people. Okay. I mean, I think this looks bad. So this does, to me, with all of this stuff, look like the United States in the Middle East is probably just about to move us closer to World War III. I'm going to see if there's any sort of a timeline on this, like when this show of force happens. So we get Six of Wands, and I'm going to put that at 6 weeks. And that would be, when is that? I guess it would be sometime in early May. But this could also be 6 days or fucking 6 hours. Who knows? If we look at it another way, this is a victor being acknowledged. So here the person comes out of this cocoon, and here's all the people that are like acknowledging all of what they've done. Okay, now we're looking at some sort of maybe a victory day. So I don't know. There might be some sort of celebration or something, or some sort of day that is like, I don't know, like a fucking parade or something, like some sort of acknowledged victory day. That is making more sense to me here as far as a timeline goes of when this attack would be, but it's not a long ways off, so I think this is going to happen sooner than later. Okay, so does this immediately just like spread out into world conflict? And the reverse death card is showing some old energy that forces its way back in. Um, just because it's a major arcana card, I'm going to say that probably this isn't immediate. Like going from this incident to the actual world conflict, I don't think it's immediate. Um, the major arcana cards are going to move a little bit slower, I think. And also, there's some persistent old energy that is going to try to force its way back in. But this would show a resistance to change, right? So, as things are as they are currently, which is maybe world conflict for real, but not on the surface, or not admitted as such. Here, like the older energy is going to try to fight to keep it that way. So, if this erupts into world conflict, I think it's going to take a little bit for that to be actually true, even if the attack happens sooner than later. All right, collect these again. Let's just see what else I need to know about this that I haven't asked. And we're looking at U.S. involvement in the Middle East. And there it is again. Let's just see if we can find out what this is. What is the old child that's coming back? Fascinating. The Three of Swords is showing a betrayal. This is an old betrayal. Well, that's what we have here, and I am interested to hear what anyone thinks, especially about this. So the old sort of betrayal that surfaces its head once again. But I guess time will tell. But that's what we have. Let me know what you think, and peace. Is this the end of days where lava fill the base? I'm gonna grab some tarot cards, let's see what they say. Who controls the press? Was Will Smith possessed? Let's shuffle up the cards and we'll see. And what about the freaking aliens? Whatever could they be? Let's ask the cards and see. Come on to my Patreon. It's only $5.